selfless journey towards joy. In the dusty village of Kalapur, 24-year-old Ravi, orphaned and burdened with hard labor under a harsh employer, Munshi Lal struggled to survive. His life was an endless cycle of work, exhaustion, and barely enough food to get by. One particularly challenging evening, after a day of endless work, Ravi returned to his tiny hut, exhausted and hungry. He had managed to save a few precious chapatis, his only meal for the night. As he sat down, preparing to eat, movement caught his eye. A big fat mouse was quietly inching towards his food, its round body surprisingly nimble. "I'm hungry too," the mouse said, introducing itself as Chatur. "Sharing is the first step to understanding fate," it said, "and I know something that could change your life." Curiosity overcame Ravi's initial shock. "What could a mouse possibly know that could change my life?" he asked. Chatur nibbled on a small piece of chapati before responding. "Have you ever heard of Gautam Buddha?" "Gautam Buddha is a wise guide who lives in a distant ashram," Chatur explained. "He has the power to answer questions that can transform lives. People travel from far and wide to seek his wisdom." The mouse told Ravi of a distant ashram where the wise Gautam Buddha could answer life's questions and help transform his destiny. Intrigued, Ravi decided to embark on a journey to seek the Buddha's wisdom, guided by the mysterious mouse. Chatur warned him that the journey would be difficult and require courage, but it was a path to true understanding. With little more than a small bundle and determination, Ravi left Kalapur, leaving behind his harsh employer and the life that had kept him shackled. The mountain path stretched before him, challenging and mysterious. Each step took him further from the life he knew, towards a destiny that was yet unwritten. The weight of his small bundle seemed insignificant compared to the weight of possibility that now accompanied him. The landscape transformed with each step, rolling hills giving way to scattered rocky terrain, then dense patches of woodland that whispered ancient secrets. As Ravi approached, an elderly mansion owner emerged. "Young traveler," the mansion owner called out. "You look like one seeking something beyond the ordinary path." Ravi bowed respectfully. "I am journeying to seek wisdom from Gautam Buddha," he explained, surprised by his own confidence. The mansion owner's expression softened. "Then perhaps you can help me," he said. "I have a daughter who has never spoken a word in her life. Years of doctors, healers, and prayers have yielded nothing. If you meet Gautam Buddha, would you ask him why my daughter remains silent?" Ravi nodded, accepting the mansion owner's request. As the day progressed, Ravi continued his journey. Near a crossroads marked by an ancient banyan tree, he encountered a peculiar figure, a magician dressed in robes of deep crimson and midnight blue. The magician appeared to be practicing some intricate gesture. "Traveler," the magician said, "I sense you journey to seek wisdom. I have spent my entire life mastering magical arts, yet I cannot achieve my greatest desire, to reach heaven while still alive." Ravi listened, surprised by the magician's vulnerability. The man continued, "Would you be willing to ask Gautam Buddha how a mortal might transcend earthly limitations?" Before Ravi could respond, a deep, rumbling voice interrupted their conversation. Turning, he saw an enormous tortoise emerging from a nearby stream, water cascading from its ancient shell. "Young traveler," the tortoise spoke, its voice carrying the weight of centuries. "I have lived longer than most creatures, yet I dream of something more. I wish to become a dragon, to transform from this slow, earthbound form into a creature of power and flight." Ravi was momentarily stunned. A talking tortoise? A magician seeking celestial passage? A silent daughter? Each encounter seemed more extraordinary than the last. Chatur, sensing Ravi's overwhelm, whispered, "The journey is teaching you more than any destination ever could." As evening approached, Ravi realized he had collected 3 distinct requests: the mansion owner's hope for his daughter's voice, the magician's desire to reach heaven, and the tortoise's dream of transformation. As Ravi continued his journey, the landscape grew more mystical. Strange lights danced between distant trees, and the very air felt charged with possibility. After days of travel, Ravi and Chatur arrived at the sacred ashram of Gautam Buddha. Inside, Ravi knelt before the Buddha, overwhelmed by the burdens of others' hopes. "I seek wisdom, but I don't know how to carry their wishes," Ravi confessed, sharing the requests of the mansion owner, magician, and tortoise. The Buddha opened his eyes, calm and compassionate. "Your journey is not to change others, but to change yourself." And Gautam Buddha replied, "The daughter will speak when she marries, the magician will reach heaven by letting go of his wand, and the tortoise will become a dragon when it leaves its shell." On listening this, Ravi returned for his journey. On his way, he told his solution to the 3 of them. When tortoise left his shell, pearls came out of it. When magician sacrificed his magical wand, Ravi got the magical wand. At last, when he reached at mansion, the mansion's owner proposed him for his daughter's marriage. Ravi married her, and mansion owner's daughter speaks for the first time. Ravi returned to his life under Munshi Lal, but now he no longer feared his employer's anger. Now Ravi had got money from the pearls, can achieve anything by magical wand, and had a family too. He had learned the true strength of understanding and compassion. Through small acts of kindness, he began transforming his world. The journey had changed him, and with each day he carried the wisdom of Gautam Buddha into every moment, knowing that peace starts from within. Thanks for watching. If you love this story, then like, share, and subscribe to TalesByte.